Hello everyone, my name is Saswata Mondal and welcome to Ignite India Education. Today we will be discussing about general aptitude, which is a very necessary part for your NATA 2021 examination. And this is the session 1 for your general aptitude section. So without wasting any time, we will start with the class. But before that, two important things that I must tell all of you guys, whosoever is watching this video. This is just a very short session, and over here you will just get a glimpse of what are the questions that can come and a very short discussion about the part 1 or the session 1 of general aptitude, whatever topic we are going to discuss today. To get the full course and to learn full time with us till your NATA exam, might be the first test or the second test, just go to the description box, fill the Google form link which has been given over there, and get yourself registered for the 1 month crash course or till the second exam, that is the 2.5 or 3 months crash course for the NATA 2021 examination. And it is very easy and simple. Just fill the Google form, give us a call, and you will be registered. There is no payment for the instance. First of all, just fill the Google form, get a 1 week of free class, do the class, experience your class hours with Ignite India Education. Then only you are taken to the part of payment or you are asked to pay for the rest part of the course. So why are you waiting? Just go to the description box, fill the Google form and get yourself registered for the NATA 2021 crash course. Now we will be moving on to the general aptitude session 1 and let's have a check that what all we are having today. So we are having today analytical reasoning and mental ability, which includes most part or like aptitude section. Just reviewing the history part which is included in the aptitude section, like in the questions and all in your NATA examination. The remaining part is like covered by the analytical reasoning and mental ability. We'll just have a go through whatever is written here. It tells that analytical reasoning and mental ability basically tests the candidate's thinking power, mind, applicability skills, questions in the section test, the level at which we learn concepts, vocabulary, arithmetic, spatial awareness, the ability to judge the position and sizes of objects, etc. The problems based on analytical reasoning and mental ability can be further classified into two broad categories. The verbal reasoning, it is the ability to think, understand reasons using concepts framed in words. Verbal reasoning is very simple. It will be given in words and sentences. You need to read that text and understand and then analyze and frame out what will be the answer. Whereas nonverbal reasoning is the ability to understand, analyze, and solve the problems using the figures or visual reasonings. This also it will be given in some kind of objects, diagrams, and all. You need to see it, understand it, analyze it, and then implement the answer. It's that easy. So now we will be checking on what topic we are having today in aptitude section for our learning. Today we are having with us understanding the patterns. So these questions use solid shapes which may be irregular in some respects. These questions are easier than the cube questions as there are more relationships to work with. In other words, each face of the solid shape has a shape of its own rather than just being a square. So these questions will be like you will be given a cutout of a figure and you need to form the 3D one. Or else the 3D figure will be given and some cutouts of four cutout options will be given and you need to find out which is the correct cutout option. Okay. Now the opening the figure, like opening the 3D diagram in your mind and analyzing which cutout option is correct, or your work will be to like join the cutout form and to form a 3D figure and check out which is the correct option. So it tells that this is rather simpler than the cube problems. Cube problems we will take you through in the further upcoming sessions. So we will not discuss about that right now. Over here what you have to do is that just look at the patterns and all, or like the shapes and all, and you need to figure out which is the correct answer. And at the same time you need to check which are the shaded regions and all, if there is any, to figure out that if there is a which is the correct option. For example, if I tell you about the question which is displayed now, you can see all the figures which are formed out of the cutout are the same one. It is just shaped like a heart. But where is the difference then? The difference is there that when you form the figure, the shades which are given here, the shaded and the non-shaded regions, you need to check with them and find out that which is the correct answer. Okay, so this is an exemplar problem and the explanation has already been given. I will just discuss it in very short. So over here, according to the question and all, whatever it tells is that you need to rejoin it. And for solving this kind of question, students, the very simple process to solve these questions are by elimination method. You take a option, choose the option, compare it with the given diagram, that might be a folded, unfolded, anything, and just check it if there is any kind of differences you find out. If it is, then eliminate. If there is not, then you can keep it and just go on. Or else, like, you can compare between all the three figures and first find out that, okay, these, like in this question, it is very simple. You can easily understand that, okay, these are the non-shaded areas, these are shaded and all. But there will be more complex problems when you need to figure out, need to compare between figures and need to find out that, okay, in comparing these A and B, this is the difference over here. Now, is that difference, for suppose if I tell you over here, this slant area is non-shaded, this slant area is shaded. When you compare it, then you have to check that, okay, these two areas when adjacent, like when these two areas, this one and this one, both are one is shaded, one is non-shaded, am I getting a slant surface which is non-shaded? Or when both these two areas are shaded, am I getting a slant surface which is shaded? So this is the way you need to figure out. It is that easy and you can do it. We will help you out, and that's why we are here. So we will solve this problem now. I will just give you a glimpse about it. So while solving this problem, the main thing which we can find here is that all these options, whatever has been given, I will check with option D first, because what I am getting here is that when you compare this with this, you can get two shaded areas, you can get one slant surface which is non-shaded, and okay, there is a mistake in this question, students. When you compare, the correct answer will be D. It has already been given here. So when you compare this area which has been given here, it will be a shaded region. It cannot be a non-shaded one. So it will be three shaded regions and the slant surface is a non-shaded one. Okay. So when you compare this, you find out that on folding the figure and joining this, these are the two adjacent shaded regions. This is also a shaded one and this is a non-shaded one. So option D is correct. Okay, now might be some of you are thinking that why not this? Over here also we are finding that these are the two shaded regions and non-shaded. So why, sir, you told that this is the option is incorrect, like it has not been shaded properly? Because see, this is an isometric view which has been shown to you. If I draw a straight line and the angle which is in this, you just take a simple paper, you just place the paper like this, the rectangular piece of paper, you just take it, place it on your screen of your phone or laptop, whatever you are using, and just cut out this figure and mark it as, okay, A is shaded and non-shaded, just leave it, and then draw the lines and just try to fold it out. Okay, you will find that this angle, when this is placed, and if this is the this is the bottom portion, so this will come down. Okay, and if I place this, then the angle which comes over here is your that square. When you place it, your that square comes here and this one will come here. So it will form a kind of shape which is shown over here like this. Okay, now if the similar thing, if I just try to make it out, I will just remove this, erase this all things. Just give me a second here, students. Okay, okay. Now the similar figure, if you just try to form it out of like the way whichever might be some students are thinking. So if you just try to form that out of here, so how it will come is that when you just this is your ground portion, like it will be in the bottom area. Okay, and when you rotate this, like when you just put it up, what you find out is that you need to, like, this thing is goes to that side, like it will be going that way. So if you need to figure it out in the same direction, then it comes like this thing, let me place it here. Okay, I am just turning this way, I was turning this way. So it was this way. Now what I am doing is that now I'm turning in the opposite direction. Previously it was anti-clockwise, now I'm just turning it clockwise. So if I just turn it clockwise, it is going in that direction, and like it will be formed somewhat like this. I'll just show you the shape as well, that will be easy. Okay, just a second, this is a mistake. The lines. Okay, okay. So yeah, it will be like this. So when you form this figure out and you look at it, what you find out is that it is almost looking like a cube, but it is actually a kind of rectangle. Okay, so this face is shaded. I will mark here as shaded. This one is also a shaded. Okay, now that opposite side, this two are in opposite direction, these two, so it will, that side is also a shaded one, and adjacent to that is the shaded. So now if I just rotate it, I will be rotating it how? I will be rotating it in this way. So it will be clockwise a clockwise rotation I will be showing you guys. So if I just rotate it in that way, in this direction, like I'll just try to rotate it how? This way. This way will be my rotation. So on rotating it twice, I will get that surface. First one's rotation of once, this will come here, then second time rotation, then again that surface will come here. So how it goes, then if I rotate that one, it comes here, and that time if that this face is coming to the front, then this shape which is on the left side, if you just turn this face, then how you find it out? Now if that face is on the opposite direction, you are getting it as right, but that time it will come to the left. So this will be the left side position, so it will be like this. Okay, but over what it is given, it is to the right, so you need to check with the right one. You need to check with right, that if it has been given in the right direction, then only you can form it out. But over here what we find out is that the right one is a non-shaded. After when you turn it 90 degree, it will come this shaded, non-shaded, then only you can get here a non-shaded and that. So either this has to be a shaded region, this has to be a shaded, or else what, or else this will be a non-shaded. So that is how this like this option which they have given is a little bit wrong, but okay, we can understand it, and I hope the explanation was in a very broader aspect and it's clear. I took a lot of time for this. Okay, so now without wasting any time, just let us check on with the answer to the question for the next part. Like next we are having one more topic to discuss on this same understanding the patterns, and then further we will move on to the question answer section. We'll be having a set of 5 questions which we will discuss, and hope that helps. Now if you guys just want a kind of like session with you guys only, where the session will be held on Zoom and all, you will be having your class hours with me and many other faculties, not just with me, it will be other faculties as well, and you can discuss with them live. So then you have to, as I have told, just go fill the form, register for the class, and just come to the class. We don't want, or we are not charging you any money right at this moment. Okay, just fill the form and then just register for the class, and we will check it out how to, and we will let you know that like how you should go on and all. There is no money right at the moment to be paid. You will just register for the class, get a 1 week of free class, then only we will let you know about the fees and all, and you can ask for the fees right now itself. That is not an issue, but a 1 week of free class for your experience and for your gain of knowledge, we are providing it at free of cost. You will not be charged anything. There is no demo class fees, nothing like other institutes and all. Okay, so now let's move on to the second part of understanding the patterns. So this is one more example, and as I told you, that was an unfolded figure. You had to fold and find out. This figure, it tells it is a folded one, you need to unfold it. So I will go and I will go make the video a little bit short, otherwise many people will not watch the whole video itself. Okay, but you must watch it because this is for you guys only. So over here how it comes, we are finding here that when the elimination process, same way we will go. Just don't look at the explanation. There is no explanation. Take for example no explanation, and let us solve the question. So the button part is over here. Okay, It is for all the figures. It is the most wider part, or like the widest part of the object, and that is for all the figures. You can see it over here. Now unfolding the figure. While you unfold, let us check what is the difference between all the figures. While unfolding, this is a kind of L shape you are getting here. This is a L shape, okay? Both sides you will be getting a L shape for both the sides. So for both the L shapes, when you open up the figure, what you find out is that like on opening this figure, there will be two L's on the side of this rectangle. So which we are getting it an option A, option B, option C. Right now we are just checking for L's with like L adjacent to the rectangle. Over here it is not an L, it is something different. So our option D is wrong. Our option D is a wrong answer. Now we will be checking with option A, B, C. It reduces the time. See, this is for explanation. I am telling you it is taking a little more time. When you will be thinking it's okay, option D is wrong, option C, B, and it takes hardly, just see, I have also given my examination and all, so I can just promise you guys, it hardly takes 30 seconds, maximum 25 to 30 seconds, and we will make you guys do that. Once you join the crash course and once you are done with the free 1 week class and all, there will be exams and all which will be held. We will make sure, and that is the way you should practice, and we will make you practice. There is unlimited number of test series. There are a lot of things to guide you guys. Okay, it is not just about the online class and done. There are a lot of things that you will be guided. Post exam there is counseling. We will be providing, if you are not getting a good college, we are in collaboration with several colleges all over India. We will help you out with that. That comes afterwards, whatever. So right now option D is gone. Option A, B, and C. So if we look at option A, B, and C, what are we getting here? In option A, B, and C, we can see now. See, adjacent to this broader part, one is another one. We are seeing here another wider section of rectangle. So this will be this, and on the other side, we are getting another rectangle which is not wider. Like if I open up, then this will be something like this. Just I am showing you another way, and adjacent to that one smaller one, and another one is a wider one, something like this you will get. Am I right? I hope yes. I hope I am right. Okay, I can't get a response from you guys here right now because it's a YouTube recorded session. So hope to see you or see all of you guys in the class, whosoever is watching this, at least for the 1 week free session. Okay, so right now what we will do is that we will check for a wider like a broader area adjacent to this base part, and like a thinner area. So if we just compare with all the three, what are we getting here? We are seeing here, over here, both the two things. See, this part and this part, like this and this, both are almost similar. I cannot differentiate. Over here also it is, both are almost similar. Okay. Okay, so now let's figure out. So what will be the answer? So if we just figure it out from here, these two are almost similar. These two are almost similar. But in C, we are finding here, as I told you, like a rectangle with the width less, and a part of the rectangle with a much more width. Okay, now let's just check with C. So we are now assuming that C is the correct answer. Okay, let us assume adjacent to this one, as I told you, are we having a kind of rectangle with a less width? Yes. Are we having it here? Yes. Okay, now adjacent to this, are we having also here a wider section? Yes, we are having that. We are having that. So we have got here our width section and all. So if we just compare it with now, then C, are we getting C now? No. Why not C? Because this area is missing. After everything, this area is missing. So if that area is missing, then we are now sure that C is not the correct answer. because in C one area is missing, so we will just eliminate C now. Okay, you can, yeah, you can just check it with that also, like it is also a very good method. Just count the number of faces in the, like if you arrange it perpendicularly, the number of faces: 1 2 3 4 5 6. Are we having 6 faces here? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 faces. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Did I count it wrong? Yes, I think 1 2 3 4 5 6. Oh no, we are having 6 faces. What happened? Just let us check the answer. So this kind of confusions will come to your mind, but you just need not to worry about it. These are very, now this, see, while solving, me also, I'm also getting the confusion. I've just made the answers ready and I'll just not read it out. I'm also solving it with you guys. Okay, so we are having it here and we found that it is 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Then I think there is some wrong thing. Yeah, so let us just compare and let us check now. 1 2 3, it's 4 5 and 6. Okay. I think we have got the answer. Just let us check it. Okay, yeah, so while unfolding it and while folding the figure, you find out that this is a smaller area, this is a wider area, this is another larger. So as you can see here, if I mark it, this one, okay, so adjacent to wider section, 1 2 3, this fold is done. And now over here, one wider, one smaller adjacent to this. So if I just check here, one wider, one smaller. So option B is the correct answer. Option B is your correct answer. Okay, so option B is the correct answer. We have got it. It took me some time to explain you guys, because if I had to do it, it was very simple. It was just a mind thing. You just need to think in your mind, assume and solve the answer. Okay, but okay, fine, whatever, it has to be done, and it is not an issue. So now we are done with both the explanations and I have given you an example, and it took us so much time. I hope you guys are clear with this. Now there will be 5 problems which I will solve, and it will be very rapid, so you need to just follow the class and continue it. Okay, now let's take our first question. First question tells that this is the figure and we have to unfold and check it out. Okay, so while unfolding the figure, we have to check it out, which is the correct option. Now very fast. So while seeing all the figures you get, this is the base area. Base area is like, in the base area is centralized. Then in all the base areas, option D is having a kind of diagonal mark, which shouldn't be here. There is no reason for the diagonal mark to be here. Strike off option D. Okay, now among option B, A, B and C, what is the difference you guys are getting? The difference in option B, on comparing the button part, you find it out that there is a wider section in option A and B, whereas in C the widest section is missing in the button part. Okay, so if you just fold it out and you found it that adjacent to this base you have a wider section which is there in A and B. Option C is not having that. Strike off option C. Now let's check with option A and B. What is the difference? On the top part we are having, at just after the base, we are having a slice, like a less wide section and then a more wider section. Is it there in B? No. But if we compare it over here, base, slice and then a wider area. So what is the correct answer? Correct answer is option B. Option A, sorry, correct answer is option A. Option B is eliminated. We are having option A as the correct answer. Okay, solved, done. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. We will be moving on to the next question. Just mark the answer. If you are facing any issues, you can just pause the video at the starting of the question, try to solve it of yourself and then think about it, check with the answer. If you find any difficulty, any problem, the numbers in the description box are given. Just first fill the Google form. That is more important, because we just need to know first who are you. Okay, fill the Google form, call us, tell I am facing some difficulties with some questions which was discussed in the video. We will help you out. We will give the sessions for you as well. Let's move on to the next question. Your second question, guys. Another folded figure unfolded. Okay, so what is now, we need to check again with the elimination process. As I told you guys, this figure has been unfolded, this base part, is centralized in every figure. Again, are we supposed to get any diagonal? No. Cross. Now comparing all these figures, are we supposed to get any kind of marks like this? Is this mark is like required? Is this mark supposed to be there? Just think about it. Is this marks is there any mark like this over this part or that part? No, na. So if no, we will just eliminate. This was a very easy question. Was the very easy question we were having. No, just no. Then just click to strike it off. Option B is the correct answer. No need to check with anything. Just for your satisfaction, if you are having a time in your hand, just compare it. We are having this part as this part as this, and these two slant areas. One slant area is this and the another slant area is this. Okay, this is just for your, like, this is something like which you have done in your class 1 and 2. That's matching the questions or something like that. Every one of us has done. So it is something like that. Just match it to confirm that okay, your answer is correct. Now let's move on to the next question. Okay, this is your third question, guys. So another unfolding the figure, and this is a little bit complex figure. Just wait, analyze the figure, then go with it. Okay, so another question with the base as a centralized area. When you centralize the base, what will you find it out? This is a base, and in the base you are not supposed to see any kind of outline markings like this. Option A is wrong. We need to strike it off. Option B we are not having. Option C we can consider. D we can consider. Done. Now the basic difference between A, B, C and D, what I am finding out here at my, like, the first my eye strikes at this part. Are we supposed to get any kind of line over here? Is it there? No. So if it is not there, then option D is not the correct answer. Just strike off option D. Option D is not a correct answer. Then among option B and C, what is the difference we are getting? After the base, this is a kind of pentagon. We are not a pentagon actually. This looks like almost like a pentagon. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this is a hexagon because you are having over here. So one side is this hexagon and the other side is a wider area in one part. This is the widest section in one diagram and the another one is a slice. What are we having here? Are we having a wider area or a slice? This is the base. This is your base. Let me just write it down. Base, B-A-S-E. And apart from the base, you get here a wider area, which you can find it out in option C. So option C is the right answer. Got it? We are done with, so this is the way. See, now first two questions I took around 15 to 20 minutes to explain you. It was like I had to explain you a lot for that, and that was though, and also it was like all on a recorded session, so it was very hard. If it was a off or like direct interaction session on Zoom and all, it was very easy to explain you guys. You guys could have asked me the answer and told me the answer like way before, within 1 minute, I hope. So these two questions are solved. Look at the fourth question. It is again a one unfolding figure. Let us unfold it. The base area has been centralized. This is the base. This is the base area which we are having here. I'll just write it down. My handwriting is not that bad, guys. It is due to the mouse I am using. Base is centralized. Now, what is the difference? Again, C is having a diagonal. So these are almost all questions are of similar type. Strike off C. Option D, B and all. What is the difference? What is the basic difference? You are getting it over here. If at an instant my eye strikes at this area, A is having a wider section. This one I am talking about. B is having lines, or C is also having. So what are we having here? At option A, if we fold it out, we are having two wider sections on two sides. Are we having it at D, B or A? Where are we having it? At B. Okay, after the base we must have two wider sections, and we don't have it anyways. Okay, now this question which has been given to you guys, I think there is some mistake. Let us just check it out. Okay, let's just check it out and let's finalize that what is the correct answer to the question. Because what I see here is that Option C, options B and D, guys. Do you notice any differences? I don't think so. No, there are not at all a difference. Okay, so how it should be is this. It should be like this. Broader your base, after base, compared to the base a little bit small, but like these will be two wider areas. After two wider, two thinner areas, and then again two wider areas. This should be the orientation. How it should be arranged. Okay. So now I think option A is like, see, option B and all, if I compare, it's very hard to make the changes. So I will just strike it off option B and D. You check it with option A, and what we find it out is it is having a wider area, wider area. Just there is a mistake over here. This thing should be a wider section only. This line should be not there. So this will be a common wider section. Okay. So two wider areas, two thinner areas, and then again two wider areas. And our option A is correct. All of you who are noting down the answers and all, this kind of printing mistakes, or because these are graphically designed, so these mistakes might be there. Anyways, we will be discussing it in the Zoom classes and all. Now, the students for whosoever is registering, so we will discuss about it. Okay. So these questions I will discuss and you will get to know. Now there are very few mistakes like this in NATA question paper. If there are any, nothing to worry about. You will get the marks, that for sure. So option A is the correct answer. Now let us check on with the last question. The last question tells these are the figures. Another unfolding and another complicated figure. So you need to just check on first how it has been placed. Another base area. Okay. The base area has been placed, and how it has been placed is this is turned like this is turned like upside, this upside down, this is turned, and it is being shown over here. So okay, now what are we supposed to receive? Any kind of lines and all in the base? No, we are not supposed to receive any lines. Okay, so option D I think will not be an answer, because the line shouldn't have been there. So option D is not an answer. Among option B, C and A, what is the basic difference? Okay, the number of lines and the orientation of these lines is the basic difference. Okay, now we need to just check on with that. So this option C cannot be an answer for sure. My eye strikes at what? My eye strikes at this area. This area cannot be so small. This area is a much wider area. It is almost the same according to the base. So option B, A and B. Now the orientation, there are three lines, there are two lines. What are we getting it over here? Over there will be two cutting lines, and after two cutting lines you get a wider section. So after two cutting lines you get a wider section. And on option A, are we getting that? Yes, we are getting that. So option A is your correct answer. That's all, guys. This was the fifth question we were discussing about, and that's all for all of you till now. Hope you enjoyed the session. You got a lot more useful stuff from the session. Now to make it interactive one, I would like to see all you guys, whosoever is watching this video, fill the Google form, call in the given number. You can tell that you have watched my video, and in the in the reference section just write my name. You can just write my name, and you can ask for a session. You will get my free session as well, also the free session with other faculties for a one whole week. Okay, thanks a lot for the session, and this was all for today. These 5 questions I was here to discuss with you guys. Hope this has helped you and will also help you in your NATA exam. So that was all, students, for the session. This was your session 1. Hope this has helped you a lot for your NATA exam, and best of luck to all of you guys for your NATA 2021. Though we will be uploading more sessions now, this was just the first session. And for all of you guys, whosoever was here, I would like everyone to be present in the online class, the live online class. Just fill the Google form and ask for my class and you will get it. Okay, thanks a lot once again.